Watch and learn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I want to discuss, I think this is Richard Devine's I think this record came out back, oh fuck, I actually shouldn't say that. I'm not sure when this record came out. I am going to be discussing Richard Devine's Lipswitch. This is technically one of the 3 Devine albums that I've owned. I had this, I had Alamapper, and the one that he did for Sublight. The only 2 I still have are Lipswitch, which is this one here, and the one that was for Alamapper. Those are the 2 discs that I was left with. I don't love Richard Devine. I feel like he's a really talented guy. Richard Devine is an incredibly gifted programmer and sort of song mapper. I didn't just say that as some sort of fuck up in regards to Alamapper. No, he's not really like a songwriter for me. It feels more like he creates sort of blueprints as opposed to music. And that's how it does feel. Like Richard Devine, his sound design work, I know he's worked with a ton of big companies. I know Devine Sound, I don't even know if Devine Sound is around anymore, but I know that they have worked with some massive companies. And as well as, if I'm not mistaken, Richard Devine was the programmer during the recording sessions for the 9 Inch Nails' The Fragile back in the late 90s. And he was the de facto go-to electronics guy there because Reznor didn't exactly have the time to be programming all the synths and everything. He just wanted to play them. And from what I've heard, Richard Devine is a really cool guy too, but his music, it just doesn't feel musical. I mean, you got everything there. There's a start and a middle and an end. Things develop. It's got a beat. Sometimes it's catchy and fun. But it's almost like Richard Devine's music, and especially like Lipswitch, for example, it feels like it was generated by AI. And I know that's kind of an odd thing to say considering that when this record was made, the idea of AI really only existed in the Terminator. But that is what it feels like because he borrows a lot from Autechre, except with Autechre, it feels like Booth and Brown are pouring their hearts out and stretching and twisting and manipulating these hunks of steel into songs. And that's essentially what Richard Devine is doing too, but it just feels heartless. His stuff is too cold. It's too clinical. And I know he is way beyond respected, and I'm not looking to bash the man because he's done a lot. I think of Richard Devine, A++ student that the Venetian Snares tossed on, was that Horse and Goat? I think it was Horse and Goat that was on, because that cover is so memorable. I think it's Horse and Goat. It's got to be the cover that I'm not going to describe. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's on there. And, you have people like Trent Reznor and Aaron Funk sort of singing his praises. So, he knows what he's doing. It's just, I just can't feel it. There's no emotion. There's no, I don't know. I just don't love this. I never have. And that's where I'm going to stop. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Richard Devine's whenever the hell it came out album, and that is Lipswitch. Like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you are in it. I'm going to go. Have a good night.